Yo, what's good, man? This is your boy at DFS Mastermind _ over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. Listen, we got some NFL playoff football on the way. Less than 10 hours. It is currently 5:30 a.m. I have not had any sleep. I wanted to go ahead and put this video out before I catch some Z's. Man, we was out celebrating my lady's birthday. The turn up was real, man, but I really love y'all guys, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I know a few people asked me about a few of my picks for tomorrow, so here it is. I'm going to try to make this video pretty short. So let's get into it, man. At QB, before I get into that, listen, they have a free tournament, y'all. It is a free roll. It is a Bitcoin tournament. I want to show y'all this really quick. I want to clear that line up. But it's damn. It was on there, man. Listen, you should have a free roll, a Bitcoin tournament. If you don't know about the cryptocurrency, you are sleeping, man. It could be some real money in this stuff. I think it is. And I'm super excited. Anytime I see they're offering Bitcoin prizes, I will hop on it, man. This is pretty cool. So it's a free roll. You get a chance to win a full Bitcoin, man. You'll go ahead and get you one in your crypto wallet, man, and maybe you can make something happen with that. But anyways, I'm finna hop into my top picks. Starting off at QB. It's a 4-game slate, man. 4 decent good games. The highest scoring games that we're going to have on the slate is the Atlanta versus the Rams game, and then, of course, Carolina versus New Orleans. Now, my top quarterback is going to be Matt Ryan, 7,500, going up against the Rams. I think he has one of the more favorable matchups, and he's a stud quarterback, man. He's one of those guys you can really trust on and depend on. I think he's going to show up in the playoffs. He showed it last year, got all the way to the Super Bowl, and then they had their meltdown. But I think Matt Ryan is in an excellent spot going up against these Rams, whose secondary is still a little banged up, man. And towards the end of the year, their pass defense was not as solid as you may think. I know earlier in the year they were dominating, but they started to give a little slack towards the end of the year. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in Matt Ryan. As my top running back is probably going to be Fournette. Those guys up there, Gurley, Kamara, Hunt, I'm going to probably leave those alone. But the guy I want to recommend is going to be Derrick Henry. We got no DeMarco Murray in this situation. Going up against Kansas City. Kansas City's defense has been awful all year. I think this game actually turns into a shootout. And if I had a number 2 quarterback, it would be my boy Marcus Mariota. I am a Titans fan, so I'm going to be cheering for my guys. But I think Derrick Henry is in an excellent spot. Moving on to wideout. Top wide receiver for me is going to be Julio, but the guy I want to recommend is going to be Mohamed Sanu. No-brainer right there. He's the guy who's been getting the majority of the touchdowns. I think he's going to be in a really good spot. Matt Ryan tends to look for him, so I think he's pretty safe. I want to go ahead and lock him in. And then another guy, I'm going to give you 2 other names that I'm really impressed with. I love Robert Woods in this spot, man. 7,400, pretty expensive, but I think his role is safe, man. He has been one of Jared Goff's favorite targets all season, and I think that continues in the playoffs, man. Atlanta does not have a stout pass defense, so I think we could take advantage of that. And then the second guy I wanted to talk about is going to be Ted Ginn Jr. going up against his old squad in the playoffs, the Speedster. Oh, my goodness. I am waiting for a big play to happen. I will definitely have me some Ted Ginn. Think he's in a beautiful spot. 5,900. I want to go ahead and lock him in. Now, tight end is pretty much a crapshoot, man. We have 4 tight ends that are in very good spots. I love all of them. If I had to pick one, I would probably say Greg Olsen. Of course, Travis Kelce is a dominant. He's a stud tight end, so you can definitely look for him. Greg Olsen, man, he's a security blanket. I think we could always lean on him. Delaney Walker, same thing for Mariota, security blanket. And then Charles Clay all year, man, especially earlier in the season. season, he was just scoring touchdowns, man. He was one of the big targets when they got to the red zone, so I think we could look at him as well. I don't really have a top tight end, so I'm not going to suggest anybody, but I think the top 4 are definitely in very good spots. And then my top defense, it's going to sound crazy with some of these studly defenses we have out here. I'm going to my Titans. We going to tighten up versus Kansas City. One thing I noticed about Kansas City, if they're not scoring in huge plays, man, if they're not getting these huge chunk yardage plays, their offense is not that efficient. Yes, I'm saying it. I'm going on record and saying it. I was very big on Titans defense last week, and them boys came out and they looked serious. Could be a little bias into this play. Very cheap defense, but I think with defense, man, we're just looking for a few sacks and an opportunity for a few turnovers. I think Alex Smith can give us that. Only way he kills us is if he is running the ball efficient. We definitely have to watch out for that. But with that being said and done, playoff football, man, I really like our chances tomorrow. And I love the Titans defense, so I'm going to go ahead and put him in. Hopefully y'all found this video helpful. I know I didn't go into too much detail, but hopefully you got some value out of it. This is the idea that I am running out tomorrow. Hopefully if y'all run that out there, we can get to the green line together. Once again, thank you for all my subs. I will be coming out with an NBA video probably right after this, man. Don't take my word for it because I'm standing outside. It's kind of cold. I don't want to wake anybody up, but yeah, man, I want y'all to bless up. Let's cash out. Let's get to the green line, man. Let's get it. Gang.